understand how somebody could do that, especially with a newborn.
Right.
A newborn, people do that with they small children or young children that, you know. Like,
I would be scared with that.
With that, but a newborn baby, that you gave birth to.
Ma'am.
You just gonna
leave him in the car
for a piece of mail, a snack, a Slim Jim.
No, a Slim Jim.
A Four Loco.
No.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny, and we're hashtag.
Hashtag
the cannons.
CCTV.
Crew members, welcome back to our eating show. Today, guys, we're back once again with another mukbang. Danielle, tell me what we're gonna be eating today, y'all.
Y'all, today we got fried eggs, broccoli and cheese, and then some good old pork steaks with onions and peppers.
Yeah, we got some pork steaks on deck, y'all. So, if this is your very first time on our channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that notification bell. Set it to all so you'll be notified every single time the cannon drops a beat. What that ass.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Remember, hashtag grow, baby, grow. Hashtag the cannons on the road to 100K, y'all. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you. All our new people. Welcome to the channel. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pray so we can get this food. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we ask that you bless the food, Lord. Let it be nourished to our bodies and bless us who are less fortunate. All these things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Y'all know I got the fresca on deck. For those who want the ASMR. Little spill. Got some broccoli, y'all.
Broccoli.
Danielle, don't be weird.
Why you being weird to me?
I just wanted to use
Well, these new tones, y'all, they acting crazy. Well, I've been cooking with them, but I don't bring them out. Look at that, it broke. I couldn't even pick it up to show it. It just broke off. Oop. There you go. Let me show you. Well, let's go. We got some fried eggs, y'all. I got a couple on my side that's ready.
running.
And ooh.
You introduced me to pork steaks because I didn't even know that's what part that was.
Mm-hmm.
I think I thought they only came like in that combination where it has like all of the little pieces in there.
Mm-hmm.
Them pork chop packs, they have all the pieces in them.
Oh yeah. They be in the assorted pack with the pork chops. You just know one be buttery as hell. Like,
okay.
What is that one?
I be praying she put it on my plate. She never did. Every
It's
now
big.
and then. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's bigger than the other ones. That little fat piece is so good. Ew, it's so good right now. It's so good right now. Look at that. I know some of y'all don't like running eggs, but I don't like sunny side. As long as it's cooked on both sides, I've got used to a runny yolk. It's like butter. It tastes like butter to me.
Y'all, I think it was storming a little bit. Done scared Charlie, honey. He in his crate looking for help. Sarah, it's a storm.
That was loud.
It always be strange. Well, it's not strange, but you don't really expect it when it's light outside for it to thunder like that.
The sky ain't even went dark like that. But I was back here, and I was about to go back out there.
Shit.
And then yeah, talking about Charlie, I walked out there, he in the street like this.
Shaking in them boots, honey.
So he said, which to be honest, which of course is stormed, but I don't think he's really experienced no real loud thunder since
I don't think
we've
so.
had him. I don't think so.
I think it did one time, but it wasn't like long.
I think it might have been late at night too, so he might have been up in his crate.
Also, y'all, I don't think we talked about this yet, but that whole thing with Jackie L is so sad.
It's very.
I feel really bad for DC and the children and the family.
That's terrible, man. And I mean, and you know what else is really sickening?
What's that?
The woman just passed. People already, like, I don't understand the insensitivity of human beings these days. I do not get it. But people already, like, want to say stuff like, do you think he sacrificed, do you think DC Young Fly sacrificed her for fame or something? I'm like, bro, are you serious? I would hate to be in his position and then just,
Have
you
to see
already,
that.
right, I mean, like, come on now. We got 3 kids together and, you know, people just put out any type of thing,
Right.
you know. I mean, you can't be you can't be a celebrity and somebody close to you die prematurely without them trying to spin that same old dumb narrative. Like, I think it's real insensitive of folks. And then these gossip pages and blogs just they so desperate for any type of content.
Yep.
I'm like, that's sick. Like, I would hate, like, man, like, God forbid something was to happen to Danielle and I just happen to be in the public spotlight and people would say something like that.
Right.
Especially not even 36 hours after she's passed. Like, I would be sick. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, do these people think that, you know, this girl family also has to see her mama, you know? Why would you think somebody's mama would want to see that? But they don't care.
I mean, people just, in general, it's those type of rumors, but in general, people can't even be, you know, they don't even be warming their grave and all of a sudden, you know, the people just say anything. Like, they don't even care. I have no sensitivity, man.
It's sad. Like you said, they just trying to be the first person to, you know.
Right. All for clicks and views. It's terrible.
Just in the hope that they might make $1 or go viral or something dumb like that.
Somebody else's expense. That always bothers me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got somebody that's hurting because they done lost somebody, and the first thing you doing is
Deciding to go and say that.
right.
Damn shame.
Especially because this is like, you know, a routine procedure. But like AJ and I was talking the other day, AJ was like, this happens more often than, you know,
Right.
than people talk about. But, you know, when people go through these surgeries, whether they're cosmetic or, you know, like a back surgery or something like that,
Right.
anything can happen. But you just hope that, you know, your loved one comes out okay. So for people to say that, you know, and he probably was thinking, you know, she was gonna come home and be fine.
Right. You that's devastating. Like, you devastated. Let me say something like that.
Insane. Well, when I saw it, I ain't look at none of them comments or anything that I'm seeing that's not, just plainly saying she died. I don't want to see it and I don't want to read it because people are disgusting.
Girl. People don't care though. They have no sensitivity for others.
No. I'm like, what if that was your sister or your daughter? Yeah. Foolish.
Even people we see every day. It's just become so commonplace now just to be like, you know what I'm saying, you're going to talk about the next person no matter what. Like, it's just common practice to forget how to be sensitive. And so, everybody just want to be the person that don't give a fuck.
Right.
It's sad. But then they want you to be a human whenever, they pick and choose.
Right. What you want to be sensitive about.
Right.
Pork steak good.
Very good. I love the rotisserie.
Don't you do that today? Alright, I got a topic for us guys.
What do you?
It's a long one as usual, so I'm gonna put it on the screen so y'all can read along so it's not so bad me reading it. But anyway, it's a husband and a wife and their child, and they are having disagreeing opinions about the child. So here I go. My wife has a horrible habit that I discovered 2 months ago. We were ordering lunch and I told her to pick a location that has a drive-through. That way we don't have to go inside and take the baby out of the car just to clip him back in a few minutes later. She told me it's not a big deal to leave the baby in the car to run in and pick it up really fast. Ma'am, I had no idea she ever did this. I told her I was not comfortable with her leaving him in the car alone, even for a minute. His wife went on to tell him that she has been leaving their son alone in the car since he was born, and it's always been fine. He continued saying, she told me she does it when she picks up food, runs into the post office or pharmacy, etc. He was floored. We don't live in a horrible area, but it's also not safe either. I told her to never do this again. His wife then admitted that she had never thought about the potential dangers of leaving their child alone in the car, and so she said she would stop. However, shortly after the conversation, the man spotted his wife's car at a gas station near their home. The car was in a stall and not at a pump, so he figured she was inside getting some snacks. He decided to go in and say hi, but when he pulled up next to her, he saw his son alone in the car, and it was unlocked. I don't know what came over me, but in that moment, I decided to take my son and put him in my car.
Yep, I would do the same thing.
I then drove to the other side of the gas station parking lot and waited for my wife to come out. It took 6 minutes for her to appear. When she saw that he was gone, she looked stunned for a second and then started to frantically look around and cry. I didn't let it go on long. After this, I saw her pull her phone out, presumably to call 911. And then when I pulled my car around to her, I parked, got out, and walked around to my son's door and opened it to show her he was there. At first, his wife was relieved, but her relief quickly turned into anger towards her husband. I told her she needed to learn her lesson, and she promised to stop leaving him in the car, and she was extremely irresponsible. It was so easy for me to pull up and take him. No one else at the gas station even noticed. So if he really was taken, there would have been no help, and it would have been 100% her fault. His wife proceeded to call him cruel and psychotic and tried taking their son out of the car and into hers. I said no, and then I'm driving him home, and I left. She came home not much later, but ignored me for the rest of the day. She acknowledged me today, saying she wanted an apology, and I said absolutely not. And she's the one who should be saying sorry. She's been guilt-tripping me the rest of the day, saying no mother should have to experience the fear I put her through. Did I go too far?
No. I would have went, I can go further. I can go.
Ma'am, do you know people are evil?
What's wrong with you?
Why would you do that?
And then what killed me was the when she initially said when she first told him what she be doing that, I never thought about that. I never thought that.
Man, are you crazy?
But it was, the initial, I never thought about that. I never knew that. I never thought it could happen like
People have been kidnapping kids forever.
Baby, are you an adult? What planet? Are you on this planet? Where you live at? Because we obviously ain't in the same. Like, I don't understand how somebody could do that, especially with a newborn.
Right.
A newborn, people do that with they small children or young children that, like,
I would be scared with that, to be honest.
But a newborn baby, that you gave birth to,
Ma'am.
you just gonna
Leave him in the car.
for a piece of mail, a snack, a Slim Jim,
Not a Slim
a Four
Jim.
Loco.
No. Now, wait a minute. Not a Four Loco.
I would have left. I wouldn't even pull to the side. I would have grabbed him and went home.
She needed that, okay? Whether it was too far or not, she needed it. Because
It's just like the audacity to demand an apology. Talking about that was cruel. No, what's cruel is
you lying to me for one. We already discussed the fact that I don't like this. Don't do it. So you lied and then did it again right after.
What's cruel is you endangering our child. That's
Right.
what's cruel. Right. What makes you think that's okay? In what world? And then the fact that you're doing this and you're not even locking the door.
Right.
The fact that he just popped the door open. People are crazy, man.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and then, another thing which my mom taught me a long time ago, you don't know who's watching you.
There are people who do like, they just, especially you at a gas station. At this point, she's at a convenience store. People do drive-offs all the time. They just hop in your car and try and just take it. Like, could you imagine somebody speeding off with your child recklessly?
And then, like he said, no one was even noticed him at the gas station doing it.
You can't be that lazy.
Like, how would you be able to track the person if they took him?
You can't be that lazy.
You can't.
Right.
And then, from this story, it's only one child. Like, you can't take the child out, and then with babies and stuff, they get choked easily. They pick up things and put them in their mouth. If I'm in a store for 6 minutes and my baby choking on something, how am I help her?
That's right. Exactly, You just need to be present, period. And for anybody who would condone this and do this, I don't give a damn, okay? You can say what you want to say.
Right.
No, we ain't got no children. I ain't got nothing to do with
But
that.
I wouldn't do that.
That's clearly irresponsible, and it is what it is. You're a piss poor parent if you do some shit like that. It is what it is. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, that's terrible. Like, don't be leaving no child, man. Like, they can't defend themselves. They can't do nothing for themselves. They completely rely on you. And if you got that much time, riding place to place, yes, it is probably tiring to have to, I imagine, it's very tiring to have to keep getting a car seat out of the car and, loading them here and loading them there. But that's what you sign up for when you decide to be a parent. It comes with a lot of responsibility. I understand that. No, I don't have a child of my own, but I was somebody's child. I have plenty of women in my family, and I've watched them raise children. So I you know what I'm saying, in general, like, shoot.
Right.
So like, and there ain't no excuse for that. Like,
and I get that, before somebody tries to say this, that, being a mother, you're tired, you're not sleeping much, and you're not thinking. But the thing that defeats that purpose with this particular situation is that they had a conversation about it.
She clearly thinking.
Yes.
She said,
she's knowing that she's living.
I've been doing this since he was since I had him. I've been doing this since I had him.
And I'm just
this ain't no one-time thing. This ain't no one-time occurrence. Like, that's, like she said, that's what makes us unique. This ain't not no one-time thing.
Right.
Like, I mean, shoot, I know people do things. You just hope that you can go ahead and not even, nothing happens.
Right.
And that one time, you be like, let me run in here and just try to get this change real quick. And you keep looking back at the door. You shouldn't do it that way, but I mean, it's just like, but just that's total irresponsibility right there. In this particular case, it's complete and total irresponsibility. Like, something happened to the kid, But you know,
like he said, it's gonna be her fault.
It is.
It's going to be her fault. And also, another thing with being married, you're supposed to be hearing out your partner's feelings. Even though this is much bigger than, you know, something like me, like if I made AJ upset, but if I do something and he tells me, Danielle, this bothers me, and I don't, you know, try to remedy the situation, you're not being a very good partner either. Because, you know, he's saying that this bothers him and you don't even care because you done it probably days later. Because I think it said immediately after or a couple days later or something. You took no thought in your partner's, you know, feelings and him expressing himself. Like, if AJ tells me something bothers him and it's the same, if I tell him that he's done something that bothers me, we both try to, you know, not do that same thing again.
Right. You
know, but she...
At least you try. You know,
right. She didn't try.
She was like...
You ain't even like...
Alright, let me say what this mug... Yeah, I will never do that again. Yeah.
That's why she told him what he wanted to hear, so he was shut up.
And took a bite of her lobster. That's...
Girl, don't get caught.
Right, he's talking about some. I spotted her car. And so, no, he
she had her location on.
He knew he was waiting on her. He probably was kind of.
He was done find my friends.
Yeah, he was waiting to catch us.
Because he probably knows she was gonna do it again. But I was like, ma'am, you opening the door for a lot of issues to happen. Like I said, people been kidnapping kids forever. Like 50s, 60s. They've been kidnapping kids, and even if they're not trafficking them, people steal kids because they can't have them.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know,
I'm about to say it don't have to be
reason.
it don't have to be no ninja. It ain't got to be no assailant. Nobody that's just
an insane person who wants a child. That's all it's got to be.
Women steal babies all the time.
Yep.
Like other women, like
that's why I'm just like, I don't know why she wouldn't think that.
That look like everyday people.
They gonna leave the door unlocked. If you gonna do this, at least lock the door.
Somebody tried to take your baby and run the.
And she a good one too, cause folk be nosy and they be trying to look all in your car.
For real.
And somebody be done call the police on her, and then she gonna have another issue on her hands.
That's crazy. But listen, I mean, it's sad, but you have people do stuff like that at work every day.
Yep.
My thing is, when something actually happens, don't try to play the victim.
No.
Don't be that person.
Then gonna ask for an apology.
You know good and damn well.
Ma'am.
I'm just saying, like, if he was actually, the child was actually get kidnapped, then you'd be frantic and hollering and crying and This is your fault.
I'm gonna ask that man for an apology.
Bitch.
Girl.
I apologize to you. I ain't apologize to shit.
Okay.
We'll be waiting. Don't hold your breath.
Because you might pass out.
Don't pass out.
God damn!
Stop! I'm full. This is good. I like eggs anyway. Everything. I liked. Somebody gonna say something about me and this broccoli. I tell you where you can go. I'm kidding.
I would definitely say too.
But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining us today, family, crew members. We appreciate you. We gonna go ahead and slide on out of here now. Hope y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Don't forget the porter, I'm about to say.
It's not Thursday.
It'll be tomorrow. Oh wait, this is for today. So if y'all are having a wonderful Wednesday, Tuesday, God.
Oh boy, pork steak got working you, working me.
Man, but this week is messed up in my brain anyway. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, drop a comment down below, let us know what you think, and share this video with everybody because sharing is cancer. Care about us, y'all. We love you, and we mean we'll catch you on the next video.
Shout out to the crew.
Shout out to you.
Y'all have a good week.